There are no children. King Charles withdrew all dirty money and cancelled Harry's children's trust. King Charles investigates court circular to verify Archie's birth. Meghan Markle under scrutiny. Hello everyone, I'd just like to discuss a new report today where I declared that Meghan Markle flew into a wrath after the royal officials declared King Charles plans to withdraw £10 million from the Children's Entrustment Fund of Prince Harry. As many of you know, tensions are still high between the Sussexes and the Royals since Harry and Meghan receded from their premium role in 2020. They've moved to California and offered some conversations and interviews with Bombshells criticising the royal family. The accident for news mentioned on the Sun's table, King Charles is said to be extremely disappointed by Harry's old age against the monarchy in the United States, and now it seems the King's acting. The report declared King Charles ordered the royal financial experts and financial officials to investigate the trust funds worth millions of pounds set for his grandchildren, Archie and Lilibet, by Prince William and Queen Elizabeth II. Obviously, two separate entrustment funds were established a few years ago, one for each child with about £2 to £3 million each. Money comes from Prince William and is combined by the money from the Queen's personal wealth before she died. Sources say that the entrustment funds are managed until Archie and Lilibet are 18 years old. At that time, they'll have full access to the money to use as they grow up. However, King Charles is said to have very different ideas. The royal assistants working for Charles are quoted when they say that the King now believes that Harry's children didn't receive lucrative cash gifts when considering Bumave been depriving the HRH and the Prince. Harry doesn't seem to be royal. Charles was clearly disappointed when Harry used his royal connections and nurtured to criticise the remote monarchy while also exploiting his royal links to reach millions of agreements with Netflix and Spotify. In comparison, the new plans being considered by Charles and his advisors to remove £10 million from the Children's Entrustment Funds and convert money back to royal charity or other royal families. The Sun claimed that this has caused Meghan to fall into a rage. The accident for the sources close to me was clear. Meghan believed that the money was given by the Queen and the others to financially support for children of Harry regardless of their title or status. It was reported that Meghan considered this a different example of the royal family trying to hurt her family and affirm the dominance. She told her friends that it showed how cold and cruel the royal family is. The sources said that Meghan felt badly done to when punishing children for their parents' decisions. Meanwhile, a friend of Meghan was reported to talk to The Sun that Meghan believed that the royal family saw Archie and Lilibet when outsiders about their race with Meghan were bisexual Americans and a ledger wanted to children are eliminated from any future plans. According to sources, Meghan argues that regardless of family dramas between royals and the Sussexes, the basic principle of children's inheritance is to provide financial stability and support for Archie and Lilibet. But the people in the royal family talked to The Sun, emphasising that King Charles had the right to decide the appropriate use of gifts and cash trust of the royal family, because his grandchildren were deprived of the royals' titles, their HRH status. Because Harry and Meghan were no longer a high-class royal family, children's fortunes should be looked back. Interestingly, another source stated that King Charles and royal officials are actually considering all future funds for all small royal family to bring more supervision and fairness in the context. Concerned about some members returning documents instead of financial tearing. However, the reality is that the assessment of Harry seems quite clear.